Good morning. Welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. It's day 17 of Open. And today we're going into standing hips and shoulder opening. Always when I start going into shoulders, I start worrying about all you guys with sore shoulders because I want to keep you safe and keep you here tomorrow. So really listen to your body. Don't force it. Don't try and do something that doesn't feel right for your shoulders. It's really important that you don't inflame anything, that you don't aggravate anything, but that you slowly and steadily increase your range of motion in wellness. So the two rules to do that, rules, are do no harm and always moving forward. So give it a go. Try it out. Find your version and make sure that whatever you do today, you can still turn up tomorrow and do your yoga. So do no harm and always moving forward. So come rest into a child's pose to begin, and we shall move up into standing from there. Great, come. Landing, wiggling in, connecting. Just find your breath, focusing on the exhalation. Notice your arms already now. So how do they feel? Do they feel totally comfortable, or is there a dragging or a pulling or a pinching in some way? If there is, then bend that elbow a little bit and find the place where it feels comfortable. The reason why I'm saying this is one of my arms started to tell me, oh, I don't know, maybe it's a bit too far what you're reaching. That was the voice that said it in. Yeah. And so, yeah, listen to your shoulders. Don't force them. Same with your hips, your lower back. Listen deeply. Nice. Coming all the way up into your cat pose. Rounding your back, arching your back, rounding your back, arching your back. Right. Connecting in, sensing. How is this in your spine? Nice. Just shoulder shrugs. Squeeze your shoulders backwards. Push your shoulders forwards. Squeeze your shoulders backwards. Push your shoulders forwards. So just feel that. Shoulder shrugging. That glide of your shoulder blades forward and backwards. Nice. And then just do a pelvic tilt, arching your back or your lower back, rounding your lower back. So you're only moving the pelvis now. My shoulders are staying still. And as I do this, again, I'm always amazed at how I keep discovering movements that are a bit tricky for me. So one side of my pelvis understands the information here, and the other side is pretending it does. So just feel that. Do both sides of your spine move evenly as you just round your back, as you just arch. Nice. One more time. Just round your lower back and just arch. Nice. Cool. Push back into your downward dog. Connecting in. Just there, when I looked out the window, the wind is blowing all the not the apple blossoms, the pear blossoms and the plum blossoms. There's massive pear and plum trees just outside this window. And it's been like, so beautiful watching petals fall. I don't know if you've ever just sat and watched petals fall, but it's so beautiful. It's very soothing, trying to guess where the next petals will come from or watching them spiral their way down. Nice. Have a bit of a wiggle in your downward dog. Yesterday and today, when I was out for my walk, I walk in the dark in the morning with the dogs around 5 o'clock or so, and probably around 20 past 5, and have a bit more of a wiggle. We've been here for a while now. How would you move to help yourself stay here? As I was walking along, bats came along. Wow, so amazing. So beautiful, bats. They're like little wisps of leathery speediness. Nice. Walk your feet forward, walk your hands back, pause in your forward fold, let your head drop. Let your arms rest here. So yesterday morning they really zoomed around me. I was talking to myself, so I'm not sure if they came up to hear what I was saying. Nice. Elbows to your knees. Cool. Come all the way up to stand. Nice. So when you come up to stand, bring your hands to your hips and just roll into your hips. Connecting in, listening, and then roll in the other direction. Super. Make fists out of your hands, roll into your wrists. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. So the movement we did on the floor, the shoulder shrug, let's try that here. So just round your shoulders forward and then pull your shoulders back. Round your shoulders forward, pull your shoulders back. So as I do this, I'm including the space of my ribs as well in the movement. I'm letting my chest move forward and letting my rib cage move backwards. Nice. Do the same movement with your arms in the air. Shoulders move back, shoulders move forward. Notice how your ribs are really part of what's happening. Nice. Cool. So rounding forward a little bit more so that you're now looking down at your feet, and then arching back a little bit more so you're looking to where the wall and the ceiling meet. So now it's a little bit more of movement, but I'm not moving my pelvis. I'm just swaying my ribs forward and backwards on my pelvis. Like, how does my rib cage move? How do I glide it forward, rounding? How do I glide it back, arching? Forward and back. Nice. Pause. Super. So just pull one shoulder back, come into lawnmower, and then reach that hand forward. Pull one elbow, shoulder back, lawnmower, and then reach forward. And as you reach forward, let your shoulder move forward. So back, shoulder moves back, forward, shoulder moves forward. So my whole torso is being twisted by the swinging of this right arm into lawnmower and then pointing. Lawnmower, pointing. Other side. Pointing, lawnmower. Pointing, lawnmower. And let your other arm move. So as my elbow goes back, my other hand moves forward. But I'm not doing it, I'm allowing it. I'm allowing the other arm and shoulder and torso to be moved by the gesture. Nice. Cool. Super. So the movement we're going to do when we're in standing is the following. So bring your hands together and then reach straight up towards the ceiling. Reaching up and push down into your feet as you reach really tall. Now, slowly bring your arms outwards so you bend your elbows and then reach wide with your arms. So now I feel like I'm out as far as I can go with my hands. Roll and bend your elbows so you dive under, round your back as you look under. Turn your palms so they come under your armpits, reach them forward. Palms come together in front of your chest. We'll do it again. Reaching up, reaching up. Push down into your feet as you reach really high. Bend your elbows slowly, like your arms are like wings and they're coming out, and then come outwards. And I feel the sense of like gravitas about my arms when they're out like this. Spiral, roll your shoulders forward, turn your palms back to front, and my whole upper spine is rounding as I do this. Slowly bring your hands under your armpits. Bring them forward, standing tall. It's a bit like the offering. Palms come together in front of your chest. So we're going to try that out in different places, okay? So come to the front of your mat. And we'll just start by rolling down through your spine. Roll down until your hands come down towards your feet. And then roll back up. Reach your arms wide, bring your palms together, reaching up, looking up. We're going to start it from here. Bending your elbows, bring your arms wide and then straighten them. Turn so that you round your shoulders. Palms are back to front. Sweep your arms under your armpits, reaching forward with your hands. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. Nice. Bending forward, bring both hands to your right leg. Step the left foot back into a wide angle. Bend your front knee. My hips are facing towards the front of my mat. I'm in a lunge position. So just bring both hands to the front knee and bend forward like you're trying to look at your foot in front of you. Push your hand down and come up to like lift up through your torso. So this is the supported hand position. Hands to your thigh, bending forward. Keep your hands on your thigh as your torso rises and you stand tall with your torso, okay? You can do it with one hand. We'll do it one hand. Come forward. One hand on your thigh. And then come back up. You can do it with no hands. So no hands mean this is loaded, what we're doing. Okay, so no hands, you have to use your bum and your pelvis to hold the position. And it's the coming back up that's harder. Okay, so maybe you go forward without support. Do it again. And then maybe you bring your hands to your front knee and push so that you have support to come back up. Okay, other side. Step your right foot back. Hips are facing the front of your mat. Both hands to your front thigh. So now we're going supported forward and we're standing supported upwards, standing tall through the torso. Again, both hands to the front thigh, supported forward, pushing down, coming back up. Nice. We're going to try one hand. Left hand on your thigh, half support, coming forward. Push down as you rise up. You can move to no hands, or maybe you know already you shouldn't move to no hands. Come back up and feel the effort in your bum and in your pelvis as you rise up. We're going to do a half support on the way back up or full support. Come forward, push down into your knee and come back up. So work out what level of support you need for the rising up, okay? Come all the way up. Pause. Cool. So stepping back, left foot steps back, hips are facing forward. Reach both arms up towards the ceiling, rising tall. Bring your arms wide. Roll your palms back to front and round yourself forward as you do this. Nice. Sweep your hands beside your chest. Reach your arms forward and then rise up towards the ceiling, reaching up, looking up. Nice. We're going to come forward so you can put your hand on your knee or your two hands on your knee, or you can keep your arms in the air and reach way forward and pause there. So I'm one long line from the back foot into the fingers, or I have my hands on my knee or one hand on my knee. Work out what you need as support. Get longer wherever you are by bending the front knee more and feel super long into that back leg. Nice. Slowly lower your hands to the floor and then turn your back toes so they're just square to the floor. Pull your right elbow back into lawnmower. Turn your chest by dialing in your twist and then reach your right hand up towards the ceiling. Feel the wide of your chest, the open of your chest. Lean a bit deeper into that right hip as you rise. Drop your left knee to the floor. Point your back toes up towards the ceiling. Point your fingers back towards your left foot to work out what foot that was. You're not holding it, you're just pointing. Open your shoulder back more and more as you lean backwards into your chest. Nice. Both hands to the floor. Just open out through the front leg. Bend your knee. Again, if you want to walk your hands over towards the left side, it will give you more space to move the front leg. It'll unstick you. Or both hands either side of the front leg. See how you move this. How do you lengthen into the front leg and then bend? Nice. Lengthen your back leg. Step back into your downward dog. Finding connection. Nice. Slowly walking forward to the front of your mat. Slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide. Palms come together. Widen through your arms. Bring them out. Turn your palms back to front. Rounding your back. Swoop under your armpits, reaching forward. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. Other side. So step your right foot back. Hips are facing forward. Reach both arms up towards the ceiling. Get really tall upwards. And then widen your arms out to the sides. Turn your palms back to front. Round your shoulders. Feel how that rounds your back forward. Swoop underneath your armpits. And then reach your arms forward and then up towards the ceiling. So from here, you can go as much support as you need on the front leg. Slowly reach forward, or just hands on your thigh and lean forward. Long into the back leg, super long into your fingertips. Remember, be as supported as you need to be. Nice. Lower your hands down to the floor. Turn your back toe so it's square. Pull your left elbow back towards the ceiling. Dial in your twist by turning your chest, and then reach your left hand up towards the ceiling. Bend your front knee more. Drop your back knee to the floor. Point your toes up towards the ceiling and point your fingers back towards that right foot. Left hand points back towards your right foot. Lean your chest open a little bit more. Nice. Both hands come forward. Either keep both hands either side of the front leg, or if there's not enough movement when you do that, bring your hands over towards the right and you will find more movement. It's more important that you can wiggle than any any instruction that I can give you. So find a place where there's movement. How do you move this front leg out and in? Nice. Step both knees back, come sit on the floor. Stretch your legs out long. So we're just going to do a very quick moment of 90-90. So bring your feet quite wide and then drop both knees down towards the left. And I should have like 1.5 feet between my left heel and my right knee. And there should be this kind of squareness about my left thigh and my right thigh. Okay? They should feel like they're even, 90-90. Bring hands either side of the left thigh. And then try and lift your right foot off the floor. And then try and lift your right knee off the floor. So you rock from foot lifting to knee lifting. Foot lifting to knee lifting. Nice. Push both hands into the floor. Try and lift your left thigh off the floor. Lower down. Lift your thigh off the floor. Down one more time. lift, lower down. Rock both knees in the other direction, 90-90 to the right. There should be a distance between my right heel and my left knee. Hands either side of the right thigh. Lift your left foot. So impossible. Lift your left knee. Left foot. Left knee. Left foot. We're going to get better at this. Left knee. One more time. Left foot. And left knee. Awesome. Push both hands into the floor. Try and lift your right thigh off the floor. Down. Lift. Down. Lift. Nice. Stretch both legs long. Roll into your ankles. Roll into your belly. Just have a sense of really listening to the spiraling, circling of your spine. And then spiral in the other direction. You can bring your feet together, feet wide as you wish. Nice. Come lie on the floor. Land. Check out your body. Notice all the echoes or the reverberations within you from the practice we just did. Did you mind yourself in the midst of all the movement? Did you attend to you while following me? Just sway your knees from side to side. Slow it down. Really feel it. Be in your body as you rock your knees from side to side. Nice. And then pause. Super, guys. Stretch your legs out long. Or stick your legs up towards the ceiling. Squeeze your knees up towards your chest. See what you do. See what you need. It's very lovely. Nice. So I'm going to continue on this vein of shoulders and hips. My website's up. Still a few more tweaks to happen, but it's really nice. It's very sweet. So I will see you all tomorrow, Tuesday, 18th. There's 26 days in open, so it'll be ending next Wednesday. So 10 more days or so. Nice. Thanks, guys, for joining me. And it's a pleasure, as always. Makes my day. Nice. Ciao, ciao.